Sorare video. Now this video is going to be going through the disaster that was this past game week, or the game week that is currently playing now. Let's just get right into it and basically show you the disaster and all the things that have gone wrong. You can't really control, and this is the bit about Sorare that you can do all your research. I've researched players, I've looked into them a lot, but at the end of the day, what they do on the pitch is completely random. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. Let's go look at the Premier League first, foremost. Luke Ayling and Melier are lead. See that this is it, we can take some positives from this past game week. Our strategy of building the stack with the limited player and the common player has worked here. And if you just look at these are two very respectable scores. And for the rest of the team, it could have been fine. Now, as we can see, our big player that we were hoping for a massive score, Rodri, got taken off early because Man City were smacking them. Saka, terrible performance, and Eddie Nketiah didn't start. Now that is concerning. And I'm looking at it and I should be doing a lot better. So we have got rid of Nketiah. But yeah, it's not looking good for this game week at all. Whereas if like the big scores that I hope that these would put up, we could have got something, but no. Bundesliga hasn't finished, but there's no real hope. Lionheart is playing now. Nothing really, basically. So that's not looking good, but it was already killed by Colomani and Co. Let's just call him. So yeah, terrible game week from them. Which is actually the two people I brought in. Terrible. Kobel with a great score, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Syria. Now for Napoli, winning 2-0 and Osimhen scoring, you'd think we would be in for a monster score, but Di Lorenzo once again with a terrible, how often does he do this? But what can you do? And Bashirotti as well, not keeping a clean sheet against Sassuolo. I know Lecce are a poor team, but you'd be hoping for a better, but that's just poor, isn't it? Osimhen, this is the team. This is one of my favourite teams that I think could be doing the best with Osimhen and Di Lorenzo, but Di Lorenzo and Osimhen just haven't been doing it. Osimhen getting a base 60 every week, seemingly, scoring a goal and getting negative AA. I'm sure he got negative AA in this one as well. Yep, and Di Lorenzo getting 38. So I'm pretty sure he got a great score in the Champions League. He scored, but what can you do? So basically, all the lineups are being killed. This French league, Maripan, or Guillermo, let's call him, is injured, and he didn't play the Europa League game, I want to say, or the Champions. I can't remember, but yeah, this is. So I think he's still injured. I bought him for quite a bit, and he's literally more than halved in value. So I've bought another one because Monaco basically have been very underwhelming and very poor without him. So I think he'll slot straight back in, but I don't know how long the injury is. I'm researching into that, but I've bought another one just to hold, try and recoup some of my losses. But yeah, it's not looking good. We can see Tagliafico actually got 61 here, so but this is dead because Guilherme probably won't play, and yeah, only one player played and is being killed, and the next week's game week is also killed because of it. Coutinho, red card, and if you didn't think it could be worse, it was in the 96th minute. Yep, and so he won't play next week. So basically, this game is useless unless we're getting like 100s each. But Lewandowski's highly owned, and a lot of people have Real Madrid, Barcelona players. So unless a miracle happens, that game week's dead. So looking at it, next week we're going to be competing basically just on Serie A, Bundesliga and Premier League, and we really need to sort out our players because these are just not good enough scores, to be honest, especially in the semi-pro divisions, which you have the access to top players for free, and to win a reward, a tier 3, you have to be looking at like a 370 score, which is a lot. So I'm not sure what's happening, to be honest. Just gotta keep focused, make sure our swaps for this week are good, and we need to sort it out. But yeah, Coutinho will be suspended. Guilherme, I need to further research, but it looks like we're only going to be competing in 3 proper divisions because the other 2 will be useless, basically. But yeah, that's it for this video. Just showing you that there's some things that you can't control, and stuff happens. You look at last week, I think we were like 800th and like 500th, so really well. And this week it's been a total disaster, but we move on to next week. Hopefully things change and we can pick up rewards soon.